Hey, Courtney, just two quick questions from me. You guys got off to a really quick start today, then kind of offense kind of fizzled a little bit after that. Was it a matter of their pitcher really getting locked in after that first inning, or kind of what happened there the rest of the way?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like she worked herself out of a jam that first inning. I think we jumped on her. I think that we had position to score more and she worked herself out. And a lot of times when you have that in combination with them getting those three back, um, they took that momentum and they really just we never took it back.
Yeah.
Our best at bats were in the first inning, and then we just really didn't have great at bats. We had runners on, we didn't couldn't get them in, um and they could. So I think that they were, I think they deserved to win today. We didn't deserve to win. I honestly thought we got lucky the other night against them. Um, and so they were just tougher than we were today.
They're kind of a scrappy team. Kind of,
They are.
they play with a lot of grit.
Yeah, they very much are. They've always been like that. That's kind of, that's how they play. We knew we're going to get tough game and we just weren't tough enough today.
So you guys have been resilient, all year long, bouncing back, from a loss. What will you be looking for tomorrow, for a bounce back for you guys?
Well, I mean, the same thing. I mean, I think it's the consistent, just the consistent competitive energy. I think you could kind of feel we gave that away today and just didn't, we just never did anything to take it back. It just felt like it was one of those games where you watch and it just looked like things were happening to us instead of us taking control. And so I think that's the big thing is just controlling, how we approach things, how we, want it to look, how we're going to play our game. We didn't do that today. And South Dakota State did. So hopefully we respond. We have responded. I'm tired of needing to respond. I wish that we could be consistent with who we want to be. But hopefully we will respond again tomorrow and finish the weekend strong.
Good deal. Thank you, Courtney. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Evan?
Yeah, I just have one quick question for you, Courtney, kind of going off of what you said. You kind of went into my question just a little bit there with we've had to respond this year, and you've had to respond this year, and the girls have done a really good job in responding. What was the mindset the next day? I mean, do you feel like they just pick themselves back up and it's just, okay, next game mentality kind of thing? Have you kind of seen that when they've had to do these bounce backs? What's it kind of been like in the dugout?
It's kind of interesting because you can feel the vibe of the team through the warm-ups, through all of it. And there's been a different just vibe about them, different air about them. On those days where you have to, respond and kind of, figure it out per se. But it's just it's a commitment to what our standard is and just being ready in that moment and being very present in that moment and knowing what the plan is and executing it. And so, it just looks a lot tougher. So hopefully we will do that again. And we know, I mean, it's hard to win. I mean, it keeps getting harder. Everybody's very good. And we play a lot of teams that demand our best game. And if we don't bring it, we're not going to win every game, and we have to learn those lessons. And so this is a very much a big picture thing for us. We schedule these teams because we know they're going to challenge us. And so, we keep saying, oh, we're growing each weekend, but at some point we need to start doing this consistently, and we just haven't.
Absolutely. Thank you. That's all I have. So I appreciate you for giving your time to us.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Courtney.
Thank you.